Good morning from Miss Lukacsko. I'm here in the classroom today, and unfortunately I don't have any little children with me, but you should be joining me in your houses right now. And we still get to do some learning together. We're just going to have to learn in a different way today. Let's start with our morning message. March 16th, 2020. Now remember, who reads first and who reads second? Your job the first time is to. All right. Dear kiddos, hello. Today is Monday. We are missing something here. Let's look and tap through the word to figure out which sound and which letters are missing. Today. It's one sound, but it's two letters. Whisper it into your hand. Let it go. If you said A-Y, you are correct. Today is Monday. It is Aiden's birthday. Happy birthday, Aiden. Now let's look at that word birthday. It's missing two letters at the end again, just like in today. B-er-th-d-a. If you guessed A-Y, you are correct. And again, happy birthday to Aiden at home. Let's all sing happy birthday to Aiden. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aiden. Happy birthday to you. Today we will learn about the bossiest letter in the alphabet. I used a word here. Let's see if you can remember what should go there. Today we will learn about the bossiest letter in alphabet. What do you think it is? Blow it in your hand. Let it go. If you said the, you are correct. Now tell me how to spell the. Great job. Love, Mrs. Lukacsko. Now it's your turn to read it by yourself or to your grown-up. Follow the marker. Now read. Good job. We're going to move over to in front of the whiteboard and talk about this bossy letter. It's the bossiest letter of the alphabet, the bossy R. And the bossy R likes to come in after the vowels and change their sounds. Let's name the 5 vowels. A, E, I, O, U. Let's make their short sounds. A, E, I, O, But when bossy R comes around, they have to change their sounds. When the A is next to the bossy R, we talked about this last week, it makes the pirate's favorite sound, R. It makes the A say its name, the R's name. When the O is next to the R, that makes the OR sound, like in the sight word OR that we've been learning, OR. You have to make a choice between two things. The R makes the O say OR. And then the E, I, and U all get bossed around by the letter R to make the same sound, like when you're driving the car and you have to suddenly tap the brakes and you go, We used at the end of words like sister and teach or like in the word line, lead we see a lot at the end of words. Tomorrow we'll talk more about the bossy R and how it changes the O to say or. For now, let's review and move on to our sight words. Let's do our brand new sight words together. Out, what? Eat. Of. So many goes or jump, find, good, funny, does, walk. Now for a little review, I will spell a sight word and you try to say the sight word that I'm spelling before I say it. M-A-N-Y. Many. F-I-N-D. Find. O-U-T. Out. O-U-T, O-U-T. Get out of here, you bumblebee. And how about one more? F-U-N-N-Y. Funny. Good job. We're going to move on now and sing a song together. If you'll notice, I've got all of my friends here with me. I'm pretending like you're here in the classroom with me. It's just your pictures, but I'm going to pretend like you're here with me. I even have our new friend, Morgan, with us today. I finally got her picture printed off. So let's say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Brooklyn, Easton, Kaylin, Knox. Oh, Nick fell over. Nick, Kalia, Addie, Kylie, Asher, Blake, Alyssa, Morgan, Orville, Evelyn, Huxley, Danica, Jaden, Josiah, Stefan, Danielle, Jersey, Renila, here's the birthday boy, Aiden, Brantley, Kaylin, Riley, and Billy. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, I don't know when you're watching this, to all of you. Let's sing our toothbrush and toothpaste song. Got my toothpaste, got my brush, I won't hurry, I won't rush, making sure my teeth are clean, front and back and in between. When I brush for quite a while, I will have a happy smile. I hope that while you guys are spending so much time at home, that you're remembering how important it is to keep those teeth clean and to keep brushing, especially after you eat. All right, today, boys and girls, we are going to read the book, Arthur's Chicken Pox. You know, we're having to miss school right now because of a lot of sickness that's going on around us in the world. And this story is about that, just with something different. A different kind of sickness. Arthur's chicken pox. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see the pictures better. It was Monday morning, but Arthur's family was thinking about Saturday's trip to the circus. I wonder if the knife thrower will be back, said Father. The trapeze artists are my favorite, said Mother. I like the clowns best, said Arthur. I like the cotton candy, said D.W. That's D.W. That's Arthur. Arthur thought about the circus in school, too. For his art project, he drew a picture of the circus. And then at lunch, Arthur noticed he didn't feel very well. He went to the nurse's office. You have a temperature, said the nurse. Then Arthur's dad arrived to take him home. I'm going to get better fast, said Arthur. I don't want to miss the circus. D.W. was surprised to see Arthur when she got home from playgroup. What's wrong with you? She asked. You don't look sick to me. But I feel sick, said Arthur. I think you're faking it, said D.W. At dinner time, Arthur got to have chicken noodle soup on the sofa. Why do I have to eat at the table? Asked D.W. You're not sick, said Mother. Well, I think Arthur's just pretending, said D.W. Eat your spinach, said Father. DW is feeling that one word we learned about a few weeks ago. Jealous. She wants to do what Arthur gets to do. The next morning, Arthur was really sick. Arthur has polka dots, said DW, laughing. Ha, too bad he'll miss the circus. I'll see if Grandma Thora can stop by later, said Mother. She knows all about chicken pox. You can see he's got spots all over his face from being sick. That afternoon, Grandma Thora arrived. I brought you some treats to help you feel better, she said. After school, Arthur's friends stopped by with get well cards, and Muffy brought Arthur all of his homework. Father brought Arthur some stickers and cherry cough drops. Can I have a cough drop? Asked DW. No, you're not sick, said Arthur. They fight like brother and sisters do sometimes. I feel all itchy, said Arthur after dinner. Try not to scratch, said Grandma Thora. But I want to scratch, said Arthur. I'll make a special soothing bath, said Grandma Thora. That might help. Arthur was allowed to drink juice in the tub with a crazy straw. Oh, she's so jealous. If you're a good little boy and don't scratch your spot, said DW, I'll bring you home a balloon from the circus. She's rubbing it in that she gets to go to the circus, and he doesn't. After his bath, Grandma Thora gave Arthur a back rub and told him a story. Oh, she's so mad. I think I'm ready for my hot tea now, said Arthur. Don't forget the extra honey, please. Can I have a back rub too? Asked DW. Maybe later, said Grandma Thora. Right now, I have to go get Arthur's tea. Suddenly, DW got an idea. She went to the bathroom and she closed the door. First, DW put baby powder on her face to look pale. That means her skin looked lighter. Then she looked through her marker box for a pink one. And she gave herself spots. Lots of spots. DW made loud moaning sounds as she came down the stairs. Oh, I don't feel well, she said. Good heavens, said Grandma Thora. You have them too? Let me take your temperature. When no one was looking, DW held the thermometer under hot water. Oh dear, said Grandma Thora when she read the thermometer. I feel itchy too, said DW. I think I need a soothing bath. Oh, of course, said Grandma Thora. And how about some juice? Asked DW. With a crazy straw? Of course, darling, said Grandma Thora. She's not really sick, is she? She just wants special treatment. DW didn't notice that while she was in the tub, all her pink spots washed right off. But Grandma Thora noticed. Dora Winifred. That's DW's real name. She scolded. I am very disappointed in you. Well, how's our little patient? DW asked Arthur the next afternoon. Still itchy, said Arthur, and still sick. That's too bad, said DW. She moved the telephone near Arthur. Excuse me, she said. I have to make an important call. Hello, Emily. I have an extra ticket for the circus this Saturday. You want to go with me? Okay, great, bye. Mom, moaned Arthur. DW is torturing me. That means she's making him feel very bad. By Friday, Arthur was feeling well enough to go out to dinner with his family. I guess I'll be going to the circus after all, he said. Oh, that's just grand, said Grandma Thora. DW, you better call Emily, said Mother. Maybe I should wait, said DW. Who knows? Arthur might get the flu. But Arthur didn't get the flu. The next morning, he was up early and dressed for the circus. Everyone else was ready for the circus, too. Everyone except DW. Hurry up, DW, or we'll be late, called Mother. DW came downstairs singing, It's cotton candy, I love to eat. It's so squishy, it's so sweet. Mother just looked at DW. Oh boy, said Father. Good heavens, said Grandma Thora. Arthur started laughing. What's so funny? Asked DW. Back to bed, young lady, said Mother. But what about the circus? Cried DW. Don't worry, said Arthur. If you're a good little girl and don't scratch, I'll bring you home a balloon. And as you can see, DW ended up getting those same chicken pox as Arthur. I chose this book to read today, boys and girls, because we want to learn how important it is to stay home when we're sick. And that's the reason why we are not in school learning right now, inside of the school, is because there's a lot of people around the world who are getting sick. And the best way to avoid us getting sick is to stay home right now too. So I thought that was an important book for us to read today. One last thing I want to do before I sign off of here is go over the journal prompt that you have today. Most of the time we write about things that we read about, but I didn't prepare well enough to make them link up together, so that's okay. You have the journal prompt with you today. It says, where do you keep your shoes? Where do you keep your shoes? In some households, people keep their shoes in their closets. In other households, they might keep them all at the front door. If you're in my household, most of the time, my kids just leave them anywhere they want to leave them. A lot of times that's in my van. So, be thinking about it, and I'll write down a couple of examples. I'll write one down that has to do with me. I'll answer for me. I'm going to use this word, K-E-E-P, keep, and shoes. It has that S-H sound in it. Shoes. I'm going to start with I, finger space, keep, K-E-E-P. I keep my shoes. And that's how everybody's journal writing should start, with those 4 words. I keep my shoes, and I'm going to tell you, I have to keep my shoes in my closet behind a little gate so that my dogs don't get in there and tear them up. Because if you leave them in the house, they will eat your shoes. I keep my shoes in my, and now I need to figure out how to spell closet. I'm going to tap that out. 2 syllables. Closet. Let me do the first syllable. Claw. 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 That first one says cool. That's 2 sounds. C-L. Claw. I know that's an O. There's claw. Now I need to do set. Claw, set. Let's tap out set. Set. And here I'm going to give extra detail to really make my work sound better. I'm going to do first grade work here. I keep my shoes in my closet behind. We know that sight word. We don't know how to spell it yet. B we can do. Behind. In my closet behind a gate. Let's tap out gate, or let's segment gate on our hands first. G-A-T. Did you notice what was in the middle? G-A-T. It was an A that said its name. So what does that mean? I need a super E. Very good. And then I could draw a picture. Here's the closet door. Here's the frame around it. Here's the gate. The crisscross lines. Koa's not as bad as Griffey, but Griffey will tear up some shoes. And then you have all my clothes hang right here. And then my shoes have a rack over here, and you can't see my shoes from right here. But that's where they are. There's my closet. There's my gate. I could do a label. Ooh, I got an idea. I'll put my dog out here. Here's Koa. She's waiting right beside here, like a good dog, because she's the good one. And now I'm going to put the bad dog. I'm going to put Griffey up here. He's jumping up on it. There's his little paw. He's jumping up. There's his little tail. He's trying to get in there. He's the bad one. So I can say, there's Griffey. And there's Koa. And then my shoes are somewhere behind that closet door. All right, guys, I hope you have a great NTI day number 4. Be good for your grown-ups. Be good for your brothers and sisters. Make sure you're using the golden rule with everybody today, and that you're putting your very best into learning and into your schoolwork that you do today. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.